Alright guys, so as I was talking about racing, as I'm gonna start racing, I'm gonna show you what my training looked like. And as I explained about fatigue and fitness, I just want to show you what it looks like actually on the screen. Alright guys, so this is my profile. I do have lots of videos to watch. This is my actually habit. I do open different videos. I just found this channel, Jasper. Wonderful dude, and I'm binge watching his videos. Amazing, just highly recommend. I will put all the links down below. So actually I will go through Durian Rider, carb doping, Sean Remy, highly recommend. Once again, he's growing, almost 1200 K subs. Yeah, his videos, then Durian Rider cycling tips, how to climb like a pro rider, new video, also interested. And this dude cycling Dan HD, he's uploading all the last bike races, but I'm having really shit internet, so probably not gonna be too fast. So let's start with my profile. So as you can see, last 4 weeks, 9 hours, 14 hours almost, and 25 hours, one of the biggest weeks, consistent as, and 9 hours for till Wednesday this week. So let's see. So we have 12,268 Ks. The goal is 20,000 for the year. First it was 12,000, but then I figured out that I can do more. So yeah, for the stats, 17,715 Ks overall altogether from the August last year, I think, and the biggest ride 260. So let's quickly jump into the training log. I just want to show you the training log. So let's quickly roll through my history, what I did. So basically we have April. You see, April last year I did some rides, so basically we can say that I started riding in April, but then once again May, just a few commutes, June, July, August, nothing. And here I am, I started riding. I think it was first cycling day after purchasing Durian Rider's e-bug. So here we go, August 20th. Well, I even exaggerated telling that it's a bit more than a year. It's even less than a year, 17,000. Yes, so I started riding. A bit more consistency here, but keep in mind these elevation gains are from, I think, Android STRAVA app, which are highly inaccurate. Maybe overall here, like divide by 3, so it's gonna be 700, maybe 1,500. So when I got my first Garmin, I was completely blown away by how little elevation I was doing a hill, and on the app is like 55 meters, but really it's like 17 meters, which was really a big shake out for me. And I was really even thinking, damn, I'm so weak, and I was thinking I'm doing really good elevation gain, So basically in August, once, as you can see, I was doing basically pretty consistently. What I can say, I have never had more than 3 days off, I think, in general for this year. So once again, as you can see, the mileage is not that big, but I was just starting out. So my September and October, in October I started picking up a bit more on rides. I think the first 120k ride I did after 2 months of riding, and I was exhausted but satisfied, as you can see here. And then once again divide by 3 until December, I think, when I started training with Garmin and real elevation numbers. And yeah, then training. Yeah, here we go, second 100k ride and 175 day. I think I was really done that day. And once again, inaccurate elevation, so don't look at those numbers. Pretty much I was doing 30k rides, with elevation of 600 meters as I thought, but in general maybe 200 really. Yeah, then once again 173. It was insane, exhausted. This ride was really, let me check it. I think this ride was yeah, my first big loop. Excuse my internet network connection, it's really slow, but I think it was first solo ride. Basically after 3 months of riding, this was really tough ride for me. Right now I can do these rides faster than I did. As you can see, average estimate was like 79, which are probably not too accurate, but yeah, I mean, at that time I did this loop. Yeah, so yeah, let's go ahead. Then we have December. I was working a lot, so not that much training. And then when I really started picking up on riding was, here we go, when I went to Hong Kong, I think. Yeah, this is the ride to Hong Kong, to Shenzhen, and then lots of elevation. This is the legit number, like 7,000, 4,000, 7,000, 3 weeks of really solid training in January. Then beginning of February we're going to Macau. I did a little less elevation, but over 300 Ks here. And in general, after this period, I think after end of February, I was doing long rides, basically 90 Ks, 100 Ks, rides. Started doing riding with guys from Guangzhou, so really understood what is fast and how really weak I am and how I have to train more. Then first really big ride, 210 Ks, I think is the biggest ride by that time, was 1800 meters. The numbers are totally legit, and I was really cooked. It was March 11th. And then, as you can see, I was doing really long weeks, more than 100k rides in March. Let me remind you, it's like about 7 to 8 months in riding. Yeah, even 6 months, I would say. 620 weeks, first big week with 4,000 meters, 600, 400, 300, 500, 260 ride, big ride to Macau, solo. Then 182, 400 week, Ks. And I think after March, I started doing about 3 to 400 Ks with every week, 100k ride at least, I think. And then, yeah, once again, 600k ride, 600k week, 500k weeks, 300. Yeah, and this, I'm going to Thailand, doing pretty good climbing, 6,800, but not that big mileage, 322, pretty good still. And then I'm doing real rest week. I had to do it because I had huge, terrible saddle sores so basically for a week I was out. And then I picked up again 577 Ks, so 1 week off. And then big rides. Then next week, lots of climbing, almost 400. Like next week, almost 6,000 meters of climbing, so 3 weeks of solid training after a week of rest. And then I'm doing lots of work in July, and had only 3 rides here, just recovery. Then 250 and 1,000 meters of climbing, really not that much, as once again, pretty much recovering for 2 weeks. And that third week was like 100k ride out there, but in general also not that big training. So really 3 weeks of not training that intense. I think I should have maybe taken only a week like recovery, and then picked up a bit more, because it really affects your fitness level. I will show you it in a second. And then last week, 547 Ks with 6,000 meters of climbing, 25 hours, one of the biggest weeks. So basically for the past, I would say 10 days, really solid training. So yeah, lots of climbing. And yeah, so this week I did already 200k and almost 1,500 meters of climbing. So what is the Strava Premium Fitness and Freshness tool? Let me open it. This is how I determine how well I'm trained and what I should do, and when I should have a break, and if I'm overtraining. So let's open all time, So here we go. Basically we started training in August here. It was just runs, here, so it also counted. It only counts if you have a heart rate or a power meter. But as you can see here, in August, let's assume that my fitness was 40 points, and right now it's like ups and downs, and it's 95, For me, as you can see here, so as I was not training with Garmin, and without real heart rate, after I started cycling, so here we have some weeks where it was not recording as training, even though I was training. So I think this number 95 is still not that accurate, but when I really, had these numbers dialed in. As you can see here, basically out of 75 it goes downhill because I basically was training but without a heart rate. And then when I purchased first heart rate, I think it was about March, April this year. And then here we go, like after that, I think even probably out here, yeah, maybe 12th of April when I got my first road bike. And we were, on the same level, about 70 for fitness. And then in May, June, we started picking it up, going up, and the highest number at that time was 97, beginning of June, with 147 fatigue, which means like minus 50, which is like overload. And then I had these rest weeks, and as you can see, it fell from 97 to 83. Basically it's about 2 weeks of rest, which is not that cool. I think you should have like a week of rest and then ride again, because you have this downhill and you have to get to 97 of fitness once again. It took me maybe 2 weeks again, of real good training, but with less fatigue. So if in this beginning of July I have minus 24 for fatigue, for overall form, but in the beginning of June it was minus 50, so it means that you're getting more strong, And then once again, 102 was my highest fitness level about I would say a month ago, yeah. And then, as I said, I had these 3 weeks of not that good riding, and only about 10 days ago I started picking up, so my fitness fell to 84, and now it's up to 95. So this is the importance of training, really, this is the importance of having a heart rate or a power meter, and this is what motivates me, and let me know please in the comments how legit it is. I believe it is legit, and this is how I determine it's pretty accurate, according to how I feel. If I do have minus 50 for form overall, I do feel like that. So I think it's pretty accurate when you use really good heart rate, or really good quality, because I had a shitty Chinese one, cheap, and heart rate was just all over the place. So I will be purchasing my power meter as well, I think, in the next few months. So I'm going to be training with heart rate and power as well, so it's going to be next level. So basically this is my training, this is my Strava, and excuse me guys if it was too long. 17,000 kilometers, over 17,000 kilometers in less than a year, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please let me know how you motivate yourself, and if you are using fitness. I know there are websites like Training Peaks, but you gotta pay for those ones. I think this premium membership I got when I got my Garmin, and then I re-signed up and I got 90 days again, which was really cool. And then I think overall I got like a half a year of free Strava membership, which was really cool. I'm not really exactly sure how I got it. I think I got first 60 days, and then I had some troubles with the Chinese Garmin, moving servers outside of China, I think, or something, and then they gave me more, like 60 days or something, or maybe even 90 days. So now I'm having currently a premium account, which I couldn't pay for in China. You don't allow to pay. You don't have we have Union Pay in China, but and you cannot really pay for many things. I tried using PayPal, but still it cannot accept Chinese bank cards. So it's another story. Thank you guys for watching. It's already 15 minutes. Sorry for this long video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Wish me luck on racing this Saturday. Bye bye. See you in the next one.